Hey, good morning. My name is Dr. Brett Lauterbach, pharmacist from Omaha, Nebraska. I've been practicing for about 20 years in a small town in the community pharmacy, which we own and operate. Of course, doing so, I get introduced to plenty of products, as you can imagine, from pharmaceuticals to vitamins, supplements, diets, health plans, care plans for many different individuals. Patrons of our store engage in something called a pharmaceutical care plan, which isn't the experience probably at most pharmacies that you go to. We're able to take the time, sit down, explain products to patients, and understand the goals of therapy. We look at the past, we look at the present, we look at the future, and what we can look forward to, and how any product that we put in their life, whether it's a medication, vitamin, or supplement, how it'll impact them both physiologically and biochemically, which is your lab work. This process of education is called patient autonomy. We firmly believe in patient autonomy, that a patient should be able to understand and explain the product they're consuming, and more importantly, it needs to align with them morally and ethically, so we can make appropriate decisions based on value and outcomes. I'm going to presume that this is a different process than what you're used to, so let's move on to the product that we sent out to you all and the reason that I placed it in your life. This Nano hydrolyzed collagen is an FDA-approved medical food that offers you full body support. Your joints, your ligaments, your tendons, and other soft tissues, as well as muscles, even hair, skin, and nails. It was originally developed as a wound care product, used in over 8,000 hospitals now. The Nano hydrolyzed collagen means that the long-chain amino acids are broken down into super small links, which make them readily digestible and absorbed in your gut. Many supplements that are offered and thrown our ways are great products, don't get me wrong, but the absorption ratios are very small. Anywhere from 40 to 60% are just wasted out and a complete waste of time and put a burden on the gut. Whereas this product is 99.5% absorbed in the first 15 minutes after consumption. What's that mean? It means that everything that you put in your body goes into your body. We don't waste it out. So we don't waste our resources. So let's move on to some of those monitoring parameters and what we can expect. Let's start with the biochemistry, or the labs of the body, which I'm sure you are all well aware of as an extreme athlete and professional boxer. One of the more common lab works that we look at is called blood urea, nitrogen, and creatinine. These are key indicators on the function of the kidney. While training in extreme conditions, which you are, we know that the body can become dehydrated, so hydration is key, which we all know. It goes without saying. But when we couple that with collagen supplementation, we could see a slight increase. So make sure we keep that water to intake adequate. Serum calcium levels can also go up as collagen works synergistically with calcium. So we'll see collagen come on board, but we can see some calcium get pulled in to the blood. So we want to make sure that we're also getting adequate calcium intake along with our collagen. Some inflammatory markers like CRP, we want to be well aware of. These indicate spiked cortisol levels, which I'm sure your team has already in mind as you are training vigorously. Your thyroid panel is another one that can maybe show a imbalance, as biotin vitamins and supplements can often show elevated levels. We want to keep all of this in mind and make sure that our practitioner or doctor knows that we are supplementing with collagen while we're training. One other important reminder is that we want to make sure that we're taking and drawing these lab works on days that we maybe are taking a break or not training quite as hard, as we consider these the baseline values. Now we can move on to the physiological impact and what we can expect. The first study explains the impact of nano hydrolyzed collagen supplementation after 21 days. We see a significant difference in both lower and upper body power, but more importantly, we see an effect on lower body strength and upper body endurance, which I believe is a desired outcome. Now keep in mind, this is a study that we measured at 10 days and at 21 days. It doesn't really report much after that, but we can see the trend lines will show a very positive impact. The other studies in the packet highlight the anti-inflammatory effects and the relief on joint pain when consuming this Nano hydrolyzed product. So in summary, let's review. We have a clinically proven Nano hydrolyzed collagen product that's trusted by health professionals worldwide, that's FDA approved for your full body support. You're going to have those essential amino acids that have been pre-digested, readily available, both pre, during, and post-workout to help give you that essential power and core endurance in the lower body. It's also going to give you the strength and the endurance that you need in your upper body. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to any of your questions or comments.